So, Netflix wants to compete with YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Reels now because apparently streaming movies and TV shows isn't enough. Now they want to become your vertical doom scroll platform too. According to a recent Wall Street note from Wells Fargo analyst Stephen K. Hall, Netflix should embrace high value short form content to attract younger audiences and cater to people who only have time for a little bit of streaming. Basically, make shorts, but fancy ones.
Joining us now is Wells Fargo senior analyst Stephen Cahill. Stephen, thanks for joining us.
The exact issue we were thinking about when we put together this report on where Netflix growth could go in the future. One of the things we looked at in the note was the way young people and even middle-aged people are spending time with the growth of these engagement platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And it is having a negative impact on how many hours people spend, certainly at the middle and lower age cohorts on TV. And if you're Netflix and you're thinking about deepening and broadening, the content that you offer, some of this very, very high value professional short form have the same size audience. We're global, we're huge, we have high penetration. We'll pay you money so you don't have to take risk on what the advertising market does, like you do on YouTube. And you can make whatever content you want and have this very good home on Netflix. And this is something that co-CEO Ted Sarandos, has certainly suggested as well when talking about the creator community.
Now, let's be real. Netflix isn't totally clueless. They've already launched vertical content feeds. They've added clipping tools. They even post short promo clips on YouTube. But most of that stuff still revolves around their core product, full-length shows and movies. What Cahill is suggesting is something else entirely. Short-form content that stands on its own, as in not just bite-sized ads for your long-form library. Think Netflix originals, but like TikTok-sized. And here's where things get messy, because Netflix is falling into the same trap every streaming platform seems obsessed with lately, trying to compete with community platforms by pretending to be one. Netflix isn't YouTube, it's not TikTok, and it doesn't need to be. People don't log into Netflix to watch 30-second rants about zodiac signs or a sped-up sandwich recipe. We log in to binge, to unwind, to actually sit through stories with arcs, stakes, and a little budget behind them. Trying to lure the short-form crowd by mimicking social media misses the point. Community-based platforms work because anyone can upload, grow, and interact. Netflix isn't built for that. It never was. Yes, Netflix has had wins with creator partnerships. The Sidemen's Netflix release is a perfect example, but even that success wasn't about shorts. It was long-form content with an existing fan base. Cahill argues that Netflix can appeal to creators by offering upfront pay and avoiding the unpredictable mess of ad revenue. That sounds great, but now you're just building a mini YouTube with none of the community and all of the gatekeeping. Before Netflix tries to become the next YouTube Shorts, let's all take a moment to remember Quibi. Launched in 2020 with nearly $2 billion in funding, Quibi was pitched as premium short-form content for busy people. Hollywood-grade shows, all in vertical format with episodes under 15 minutes. Sound familiar? It was built for people on the go, during the 1 year in recent memory when no one was actually going anywhere. But the real problem wasn't timing, it was misreading the audience. People didn't want highly produced A-list short films in vertical format. They wanted relatable creators, memes, dumb trends, and authenticity, not Liam Hemsworth running from drones. Quibi flopped in under 6 months. And a lesson: short-form content doesn't work just because it's short. It works because it's organic, shareable, and made by people, not studios. So if Netflix thinks vertical videos are going to win the TikTok war, they better ask themselves, are they building the next YouTube or just Quibi with better lighting? At the end of the day, this is less about creators and more about watch time. YouTube is now pulling more TV screen time than Netflix. That's huge. And it's no surprise. YouTube's free, accessible, and tailored to short attention spans. But Netflix trying to become the next TikTok to compete? That's like Whole Foods launching a dollar menu because 7-Eleven exists. It's a mismatch in both purpose and audience. Streaming platforms need to stop acting like influencer platforms. Let YouTube be YouTube, let TikTok be TikTok, and let Netflix stick to being, well, Netflix. Different platforms exist for different reasons. If Netflix forgets that, they'll start alienating the people who actually pay for the content. So, unless they plan to launch Netflix Shorts, the series starring a dramatic chicken nugget, maybe they should chill on the vertical pivot. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Netflix join the TikTok rat race, or is this just another case of media execs missing the point? This has been Interverse Insights. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next scroll-resistant episode.